Wow. Well, welcome everyone to the show. Welcome to News from Bed. I meant to do this.
You're out of practice, bro.
I know, dude.
You're out of practice.
Well, now we don't have the past producer of the show, Sardonatrix, is no
we have
longer
been freed from the grasp of Sardonatrix. If you hated those episodes and you've been checked out and you watched the first couple minutes of every News from Bed to see if that part's over, welcome, because it's over.
That's
Sardonatrix has been defeated.
Mm-hmm.
Sardonatrix has been captured. Sardonatrix has been contained. And we are back on the rails on the News from Bed experience because nobody can keep us down.
That's correct.
There is no show that rivals this show because this show is one of a kind. It's its own essence and being. And when you have a true sense of self and a true purpose, which is to ascend, you cannot be defined, defiled, or imprisoned by any entity, artificial or organic.
Give it up
And that's
for
all I want to say to the people
Tucker
of America.
Carlson, everyone.
Did you see that SNL thing where they stole Nick Mullen's Tucker Carlson impression?
Yeah. I mean, once someone does an impression of someone, they can kind of claim it. It's like, I get the whole, what is going on? Like, that is like a Nick Mullen thing, but they've taken so much from Come Down.
You know who else's thing it is?
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson's thing.
Yeah.
That's my thought. Is like, well, I think he kind of talks in a very specific way.
Yeah, I get that it's like a...
And I feel bad for that guy because that guy's just like in his first year.
He's probably never watched Come Down.
Yeah, dude. Or
listened.
he has, but he's like on that what's that? Game
Ozempic?
Changers? You know that like game show that used to be it used to be College Humor.
No.
I'm sorry to start the podcast.
No, I have no
I
idea. what
ranted
any of
about
that
the
is.
nature of being and then forgot the name of a show on the internet.
That's okay. Hey, listen.
I'm sorry. Listen, guys, I want you to know that sometimes I toss it to Patty and he just drops it.
I want you to
And
know
he didn't
that.
pick up my vibe or my conversation notes. He picked up nothing. And I think you need to remember that.
I didn't realize we were supposed to talk about how the podcast is and life is.
in the friendship simulator that is the News from Bed experience. It's kind of like your two friends are hanging out in a bed and you're just sitting at a chair at the end of the bed.
yeah. And you're looking, and we're both facing you.
So, dude, how's that thing with your mom? Everyone's always, you can ask any of your friends at any time, how's that thing with your mom?
Right.
And they will have a thing to say.
For sure.
And that's a universal experience. And those are the kinds of things that you get from News from Bed in the friendship experience.
Well, we all have things with our mom, but do we all have dings with our mom? Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Ding back in the house. That's right. There he is.
Bill, what
Ding.
did you think of Patty's transition out of the thing I was talking about to say ding and then go to you? Did you think that was good?
Maybe.
No, you got to be more definitive. Your first appearance back at the beginning of an episode.
Yeah, you cannot take my side on this if you want. Was that a good transition?
Yes.
Oh, well,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you very much. Guys,
you.
Bill Ding is back. We, of course, rescued him from Sardonatrix, who lives over here in this skull. Now, we can, in the future of the podcast, use Sardonatrix.
Patty, I'm getting confused.
Wait,
There's all this lore. And
There's all
characters.
this-
It's
yeah,
Patty,
yeah.
Oh, wait. So there's a producer and there's this other thing.
Yeah,
There's two guys.
yeah, it's a lot to take in. I understand that.
I'm dumb. That's what you sound like if you comment that. Oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
Oh, so
I
they got
can't
it in
keep
a
up.
skull, and I'm supposed to believe that puppet's a real guy? Hey, don't talk to Bill that way. He is a real guy,
Maybe.
and he could do more producing than you ever
Bill,
could.
are you a real guy?
Yes.
So
Exactly.
that solves it.
Yeah.
Okay?
No
it's
more.
not up for debate.
Are you a?
He's a real guy.
You're a real guy.
Yes.
That's all.
There it is.
Oh,
dude.
black and white, clean as day, clear as crystal.
Real guy, and he's got that sick beanie now, which I think
You stole fizzy lifting drink.
What
The
is that?
ceilings which now have to be washed. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
What is that?
That's the speech from the end of Willy Wonka. When he yells at Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when he yells
yeah.
at Charlie? And it's like,
Yeah,
why
that's
are you-
really sad.
But he's like, that's just part of my test. That's how I yell at my girlfriend. I go, it was all a test.
And then you give her a big chocolate that makes her float away.
I say, get in this glass elevator
and fly
with your
away.
grandpa. Come with me, and you'll be in $40,000 of student loan debt. Marry me and inherit all my student loan. As we're flying over St. Pete in a glass elevator. Every time my mom as a kid took me to Atlantic City, that movie would be on the TV. And I remember I watched that movie like 3 or 4 times on the television.
Can I say this?
In a hotel room at the Showboat Casino Hotel
Baby.
in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And that's when that is how, I don't care how the director intended me to watch the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The way I intend to watch it is at a dying casino at New Jersey's very own Atlantic City.
Well, that's
Am I
good.
doing all right? Or is it like, is this what we're supposed to do?
Well, I was gonna say that I think that Willy Wonka movie bad. If I can be honest, I know it's based on a book, which is based on a man who's
Do you like,
based
you
on
like
a
the
giant.
Tim Burton one?
No, I don't like. Wait, what's the Tim Burton one?
That's the Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka.
Oh no! I like none of them.
I watched
I like the best one, Chalamet. In my opinion,
Wonka.
Chalamet is the best
Chalamet.
one. Yeah,
Dude,
Gene
no.
Wilder.
No.
More
The
like
first time I watched the Tim Burton, Johnny
Gene
Depp,
Wilder.
Willy Wonka, I think that one's called Charlie. There's the old one's
Mm.
called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and the new one's called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And the book is also called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah,
But listen now, because you're not listening. and
Chucky
you're-
Wonks.
First time I watched the Tim Burton one with Johnny Depp, I was watching it on a bootleg DVD where people were like standing up and exiting the movie theater on camera while I was watching the movie.
The original. Wait, the Depp.
The
or
Johnny
the-
Depp one, because it hadn't come out
Oh.
of theaters yet, and my uncle
was a bootlegger.
he drove down and had a DVD player like built into his like Escalade style car.
That was sick. That was so sick.
And we drove to like Disney World or something, or we like watched the fucking Willy Wonka movie. And I remember,
How did you acquire a bootleg copy?
I didn't personally. He came from New York because
And he
that's
had
a thing
one of
you
those
could
big
do in New York.
folders full of discs.
Yes, I remember because we had access to the city living on Long Island. We had bootleg DVDs a lot.
Mhm.
Like people would go into the city and come out and be like, "I have a bootleg of."
Well,
that
you know what
movie,
that means.
The breakup with Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston.
That means your uncle who gave you that movie also has tons of physical pornography. Like on
possible.
discs and on drives.
It's
He's
possible.
because that kind of a person, the person who acquires large files of sorts and media and stuff, it only then escalates and evolves into pornography.
Yeah, Escalade. That's the car he had.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, today is a huge day, James, in the news.
you
In
know
the
what?
news from Bed universe, because
is.
we've kind of been burying the lead a little bit here.
I was trying to bury the lead as much as possible so that only the real ones are around at this point.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if the
Wow.
real ones are around.
Wow.
But if they are, I'll tell you what, we have some very, very
Dude,
exciting news.
If you look at the numbers, there is a core 250 listens that follow us on every news from Bed. And I feel like we should name that 200 to 250 large group of people something, because those are the diehards that always.
Oh,
look at us.
okay. Like the troglodytes or something?
No, that's rude.
But it sounds cool. It's
Like those are the core fans.
oh, yeah.
They
yeah,
are
yeah.
not on the Patreon. There's like 4 people on the Patreon.
Yeah. And I just gave a lot of them free memberships, which if you join the Patreon and you're there a while, I will start giving you memberships for free because it's starting to, fizzle out a little bit over there. So
Wait, don't say that. You have to sell it. What are you,
Well,
what's wrong?
well, here's the thing. I'm never going to sell nothing in my life.
You have to sell people on the Patreon.
No, because every day these poor people are walking around and everyone's selling shit at them. Not going to sell it.
Isn't it $1?
It's $3.
Well, that's on you. Sell it for 50 cents.
Well, what's even the point of that?
It's the essence of sales.
It's like a school newspaper.
No, I feel like if $3 is good because if they paid $1, they'd be like, oh, it's just this bullshit dollar a month for podcast. That's 25 cents a podcast.
Yeah.
But that's what we can get into. We get into microtransaction podcasts.
Listen.
We'll record a podcast for you at any moment. We'll drop everything and we'll do a 5-minute podcast for you. And you just pay us like $15. And when you're walking to work, we'll just be like, hey, what's going on? You're
So,
walking
like,
to work right now.
So we'll
huh?"
get paid to just call them on the phone, essentially.
In a way.
Okay.
In a way. It's like a Cameo, but live and only audio. And they can talk to us and we can talk to them. And it's through phones.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad idea. Hey, if you invest in us,
We'll
the
invest in
Patreon,
you.
We'll invest in you.
We're trying to build an infrastructure here. If anything, Sardanatrix inspired me because it was such a fine-tuned machine and a fine-tailored piece of electronic equipment with an internal structure and bureaucracy to it that it made me think that like News from Bed is missing a fundamental like the scaffolding. You built this podcast, but you built it out of paper mache, clay, and Play-Doh. And I think like you've built a mighty castle, but you have like a sand castle, and it's time to reinforce the sand castle. And this is me backing up. Boop, boop. Patty, I got
Oh,
a little.
James, you're still backing up.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm back.
You got
I'm
a
back
sand
here.
castle. I got a little. All right, I put it in park. I got a whole.
Oh, there's another car
oh.
backing up. Oh, sorry.
Guys, we're doing something. I'm trying to say a line, and you guys are backing in.
Oh,
what
okay,
are you
they
backing
stopped.
in? For?
They stopped.
You got a sand castle. I got a whole. Oh, you just censored me.
Oh no, they're backing back into the spot. Okay.
And they're in the ocean. They backed all the way.
So what? I got a sand castle, and I got to get
And
what?
I'm-
Wood. I need wood.
I'm your cement. bro.
Oh,
I'm
my
here to reinforce the infrastructure and start. I think that it's time for News from Bed to go corporate. I think we should sell out. First priority, first on the list. Every day we should write it in our dream journals. Sell out. First.
I would love that idea.
Oh, sick, dude.
Jesus,
So
dude.
Donatrix
you
got a
really,
little gayer in the skull.
You really like Sardonatrix like the idea of the whole corporate thing. Bill, what do you think? Should we go corporate?
No.
Well, Bill's like one of those old like Woodstock guys, you know. He's like a wall. What is it called? The Wall Street Bets guys? No, the other.
GameStop?
No, who are the guys that would like strike on Wall Street? The what were they called? Remember when people would just
Occupy?
like occupy? Bill is like an Occupy kind of guy, right, Bill?
Maybe.
No,
No,
Bill is not an Occupy.
Bill
guy.
is an
He owns
Occupy
a
kinda
building.
guy.
Were you at Occupy Wall Street, Bill?
Yes.
And do you?
There we go.
Okay. Well, he lies all the time. I don't believe everything he says. Were you?
He does sometimes.
He lies all the time.
Yeah,
all the time he
yeah.
goes maybe, and we're like, well, we caught you in a lie. Like we don't even know anything about this guy.
Yeah, what was the deal? Like you would
Do you
go
know
and-
why you were there?
No.
So
See,
you
that
just-
makes me think he's telling the truth.
Yeah,
Because he was,
you're right.
he's one of those
Yeah,
guys
you're
that
right.
whenever there was like a pride parade or some kind of a thing, like he would be there for it. He wouldn't fully understand what it means, but he just
Right.
wanted to like support the cause.
Right. You were.
'Cause
That's
there's
how
a
you were at the
cause.
Charlottesville riot.
Yeah.
where that lady got run over by a car.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because you
yeah.
thought it was like a pride parade, but you're only cool with certain kinds of pride.
Right. Yeah. Like, are you okay with let's say a pride of lions?
Yes.
Okay. What about your pride in your work? Do you believe in the pride in your work?
Yes.
Okay, a little hesitation there, but what about gay pride? Do you support gay pride, Bill?
Maybe.
Well,
do you
see,
mean
that's
maybe?
now. See, that's
you
where.
wear your shirt too open to be talking about maybe on Gay Pride.
Yeah, and you're
though.
wearing a beanie. You're like, you seem like you're
I could see
about
Bill
it.
being like bisexual. Bill, are you bisexual?
Maybe.
Okay.
That's a yes.
The silence said
The
it all.
maybe is the bisexual version of yes
I
or
felt
no.
like on the edge of my seat waiting for Bill to say if he was bisexual or
Mhm.
not. And that just means, even if it's not true, I've decided it's so.
yeah.
Some
So-
things you can't make people forget. Sometimes, like, you meet someone new and they don't like you right away, and you can never change their mind.
yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what I did, but as I get older, I go, I'm not trying to make. I used to be like, I want this guy to like me.
You want everyone to like you.
And
yeah.
then I got like bitter, and I was like, I don't care who likes me. And now I'm in a place where I know if someone doesn't like me from the get up, from
yes.
the get
yeah,
go,
yeah.
from the get go.
The get gone?
You ever say the get go?
No.
If
But I
someone
did
don't
s-
like me from the get go,
Like
it's a
the get go?
like
Yeah,
get-go.
yeah.
No, I can't. You can't win people back. I just don't believe it. I'm also not in the business of winning people back.
No, there's no. Listen, you just got to live your life. I've been getting a little more, I guess, defiant when I go out and play disc golf. Like, I kind of just. If I'm playing by myself, I'll go up to someone and be like, hey, can I play through? You know, I'm going to play through. I'll say that.
Right.
But today I had a funny thing happen, and I'm interested to know like how you would react in this moment, because like I think you would react very similarly. But on the 5th hole at Tocobaga, I was like kind of waiting. There's a group up at the green.
Fifth hole along the street.
It's like it's like you're going toward the street. The bay and like marina kind of thing is on the right.
Heard.
And
Heard.
I threw my tee shot, and it was like off to the left. So I'm standing there looking for it, and this couple like walks up behind me, and I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" You know, and they just like walk past. So I'm like, "Oh, they must be just doing a loop, walking around." All of a sudden, like I'm standing in front of my disc, like waiting for them to walk out of the way so I can throw. They just stop, and the guy like squats down like a frog. And the woman just jumps onto his back. And they both just kind of stood in this open field, like 20 feet away from me. It's just me and them. And they just kind of like walked around like this. And I'm just kind of standing there, like flipping my disc around. I'm like,
Were they in the way?
yeah, directly in the way of like where my shot had to go. But in my head, I'm like, I can't tell them to like stop playing or whatever, but they were like 45. Like I don't know why these people were doing this, but I can't tell them to stop, because in the laws of like who has the right,
Yeah.
disc golf has to be lower than even tomfoolery.
Disc golf is lower than true love. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that definitely.
Disc golf is absolutely lower than true love, and that's no lie, dude.
And that's what was on display there. But
Yeah, dude, you're just bitter because you're alone. You don't understand the meaning of true love.
well, I wasn't bitter. I was just wildly uncomfortable, because I was like,
because you're uncomfortable being vulnerable because you don't know how to open yourself up to.
well,
like,
but it's not.
someone.
It's not that like I was like, oh, I wish that was me. It's like if there's two people like doing something intimate, whether it's kissing or not, like, and it's just those two people and you and no
Yeah.
one else within like
Yeah.
earshot, it's a little bit like, hey, can I just like can I just throw? Let me just throw.
Have you
I'll
ever been
be out of your
standing near
way.
your friend when he like starts making out with some lady?
Yeah, that's like high school stuff. It's like,
Like, dude, I'm right here, man.
I know.
I don't want to be standing here, but I'm too unconfident to just go off and be alone.
Yeah. That is like, it's, I don't know, dude. It's kind of like college, high school, early 20s where like you and your girlfriend and like your friend and their girlfriend will all just be like sitting in a
Yeah.
bed together, like
Yeah.
cuddling, kissing. It's like,
Did you ever play Truth or Dare at a party?
yeah,
A girl had to eat whipped cream.
my
off.
ass.
Girl had to eat whipped cream off my foot,
What?
and I was like, okay.
Dude, do you know how much these guys would pay to have the same experience as that girl?
Sorry to tantalize. I remember her. Because when I worked at Starbucks, like 6 years later, I served her a latte through the window. We locked eyes, and in my head, I thought, you licked my foot once.
You should have handed her the like her drink with whipped cream in it, and your foot is just like coming out of your big toe. It's like dink.
And I put the little stir.
I know
with
how
my
you
foot.
like it.
I know what you like.
Chrysanthemums.
We call her mums for short.
That's beautiful, dude.
No, it's
That is
funny.
very beautiful. But yeah, sometimes in that area at that disc golf course, there's a lot of like black guys having sex outside. Is that like a common?
What?
Is that like a common thing?
What are you talking about? You go to play disc golf and there's gay black homeless people having sex?
No, they're not gay.
What?
They're like they bring women to these like picnic tables, and like when I look at a picnic
Wait,
table,
you're witnessing men have sex with women at the park?
yes.
Are you breaking this story? Men in
not
Florida?
not like
the
I-
new hookup spot, the park. I
Dude.
should write. They write an article like that. They don't condemn it. They go the new hot place to have sex with your wife, the park.
Well, so here's the crazy thing: is before I saw that couple on the fifth hole, I was walking toward the fourth hole, and there's all those picnic tables on the water, and the guy had the woman like sitting up on a picnic table, and he's like leaning over her, like on top of the picnic table. Because like to you and me, we see a picnic table, and we're like, oh, you could have a picnic there. To,
I see a
like,
picnic table. I want to lean Patty over that.
I want to fuck him in every way possible.
I want to lay over him in public.
And then then they saw me go by and then proceeded to walk up to where I was, stop, and then just like do the like carrying each other on the back thing. Dude, they were too old, James. Too old to be doing this.
So there was like horniness at the park when you were there trying to throw your little discs.
It was like old horny, but it wasn't even horny like when I saw it. It was like it was just like it was like
What'd you do?
horseplay,
Did
dude.
you throw?
No, I like waited for them, and then they like finally walked away, and I was like, okay, but they walked back past me. I'm like, why did you guys come over here to do that?
They wanted to be alone.
And but
They
I
were
was
like-
there. I
they
was
were-
standing.
they were like,
They could have
they were
stopped
like-
40 feet
they were like
before me.
disc golf. Who the fuck is playing disc
Yeah,
golf? They
there-
just
that's
wanted to
not a
frolic in the
guy.
park.
That's just a tree that's moving around.
You do get deep into
James.
the thicket there.
Dude, they could have stopped. Like they saw me. I said hi to them. They could have stopped at the picnic table. They would have had another picnic table to do all that nonsense at. But instead, they decided to do that in front of me, and here we are.
Did he get on her back at any point?
No, not that I saw.
I like that. I like doing that. I go like, now you do me, and then they like fall. And
Yeah,
you're
they,
like,
like,
well, every woman, no woman's
crumple.
ever been able to carry me.
Yeah.
So let's try you now.
Yeah, they crumple, and they're like, "You're a cube
Never
now."
done this, by the way. I don't know why I'm acting like I have a preference.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever. I don't give piggyback rides. You
Well,
ever play chicken in the pool with a woman on your shoulders?
yes, yeah. Have you?
I don't want to talk about it.
You have or haven't?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not clarifying any further.
What do you mean? Were
I don't
you
wanna
on the shoulders?
No.
James.
Well, maybe.
Bill would be a good chicken partner.
Well, no, I don't think he would. He's not much taller than your head.
Yeah,
just sit
but then
on
he's
your
like
head.
grabbing. But he would be like cooter height on a woman. Cooter height. He didn't like that.
Why do you say stuff like that?
I don't know.
Episode title, by the way.
Cooter height. We have one of the biggest reveals in news from bad history,
And
on
we've
this
been
episode.
stalling, bro.
And we're calling the episode.
Also, he's not that
Cooter
tall.
Height. Well, no, I thought of him
He's
like
shin height at best. He's goes halfway up your calf.
yeah, but the cooter of the woman is like behind the head of the
What
man.
are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Chicken. The girl gets
What
on your
is
shoulder.
cooter height then? What is it? Because if
Your
it's not,
pussy. Her pussy height. She
what is that tall?
okay. Do I need to?
I thought you were saying Bill standing up is cooter height.
No.
Then what were you saying?
If Bill
the
was
audience is equally confused, and if you are, comment down below and put a graphic that says comment, and then put the thing
Say
where it goes,
cooter height, question mark?
subscribe, and then the bell goes.
cooter height Nanjiani.
You
No.
need to click a video, and then it's
I need to explain what I'm explaining
and the
before
first
you
thing
go
in the video
into.
is like subscribe. Like I haven't seen the video.
Oh,
yet.
yeah,
Why are you
yeah,
telling me
yeah.
to subscribe? You go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
if Bill was on my shoulders, thank you. Thank you for silence. Yep. If Bill was on my shoulders,
Guys,
and
one more time for Cooter Height.
and you had
Cooter Height! Cooter Height! Yeah, baby! Cooter Height! Cooter Height!
and you had Trisha Takanawa or whatever from Family Guy on your shoulders,
Huh?
Bill's head
The reporter?
would be at Trisha Takanawa's sideways pussy height. So that's what I was trying
You're
to say.
saying if... I still don't understand what you're saying. If I had Bill on my shoulders, him and her would be at the same height?
If you had Bill on your shoulders and I had a woman on my shoulders and we're playing chicken, remember we were talking about chicken?
Mm-hmm.
You and I would be the same height.
Uh-huh.
Bill would be the height of the woman of her pussy on my shoulders. That's what I'm saying. It's not hard to understand.
I do understand
and it's
now,
not
But I
incorrect.
want you to know. I want you to know it's correct, but it's so mind-numbingly a mundane thing to have made up.
Well, then just agree with
but
me.
Cooter Height should have meant more than that.
Cooter
I
height.
was like,
What
Patty coined a phrase.
I
It
did.
must have deep meaning, and then you
It
were like,
literally
the actual.
means
You're
what
like
it says.
George Lucas of linguistics.
I am
dude.
like George
'Cause
Lucas.
You make
You're
some
right. I
prequels
invent some
that
Star Wars
suck.
shit. I invent the coolest shit.
Cooter
You're
Height
right.
is the original trilogy, and then the shit you explained to me after, that's like George Lucas speaking like, yeah, and then they're pod racing, and Ben
but how
is
soon
there.
we are to forget Cooter height. How soon we forget once we have to actually see the bones of it all. It's like, well, it's not that cool. Yeah, I never wanted to make those new 3 movies. I just wanted the money. We have a big segment on today's show, guys. The meeting of some of the greatest or the greatest News from Bed ally, as well as some of the biggest enemies of News from Bed.
Yeah, okay. Our sister podcast.
Our sister podcast,
Morning Good.
Morning Good. I
Starring Michael Good.
I really thought I updated that, and you heard me play it before, and it sounded different.
I like the one that it is.
Michael Good, ladies and gentlemen, of News from Bed and the Morning Good podcast, was on Kill Tony. You have heard us talk at lengths about Kill Tony. We would want nothing more than for Kill Tony to be put into a small little box and sat on the head of the new Ayatollah, awaiting a missile to blow it smooth off. But when things happen in life that can really change your perspective on them. For example, I
3D.
never really cared about Kill Tony. Now that Michael Good was on it, it's my favorite show ever. We'll get to this video here. We have his actual appearance. He was in Austin, Texas, home of Joe Rogan, home of Tony Hinchcliffe himself. The guests on the show were Tim Butterly, who is a very funny, very respectable comedian, not super famous. And then Steve-O, who likes to put balls in blenders. That kind of guy. You know Steve-O.
My friends saw Steve-O do a stand-up show, and he played a video where he jumped out of an airplane, and he was jerking off in the airplane, and he came the second he was in the air.
Yeah.
Sky jerking or something.
Yeah, he tried to invent like a new thing. It's like, mid 40s wash up kind of.
But like his jizz landed somewhere. What if it landed like in a really bad place?
just
where it
landed
shouldn't land?
Maxwell.
Steve-O's jizz landed
Maxwell. Yeah, it landed on some person. They probably flew over Epstein Island. That's
Best
like what
case
Hawking
scenario,
wanted.
it landed on some trees or some grass. But even then,
Steve-O's nature.
cum is all over the trees.
Listen, him coming out of an airplane, I know you guys think that's cool. Same thing as coming on a picnic table. It's outside, you don't
you've
come
always said
outside.
that.
And I've always said, you don't come outside. There's no need. That air touching your open dick hole, not good. But of course, this is a momentous occasion. Without further ado, I think we should play a little bit of this, and we will kind of dissect it as we go. We've both watched it once together.
I've watched it 11 times.
Michael Good absolutely destroys here. It's great to see him. He is, of course, on the wall. If you're new to the show here for that reason, because you found Michael Good's video and you're like, I need to know more about. We
Guys.
are the best guys ever for talking about Michael Good. We do it at length, and he was nobody before this moment.
Michael
and he
Good,
is a little bit
Michael
of somebody
Good
now.
got pulled on Kill Tony. He had a very good set. He carries his own very well. And he is a fundamental figure in the News from Bed experience.
That's right.
Because I've had people who listen to this show that I know in real life go, yeah, you guys just talk about Michael Good a lot.
Yeah.
Like he is like maybe Michael Good is what this podcast is about. If we
I think it is.
I think it might be about Michael Good, and I think that this is just like a momentous moment for us to celebrate and follow this path forward. That we every week from here on out, we'll do a review of that week's Morning Good. We'll see what he posted on his story. Like
Yeah.
I think we could really go in on this, and I think we should watch this set, and maybe by the end of it, you guys will understand. And maybe by watching this clip, you will build an appetite for that kind of content.
For
by
sure.
being a
Because if
fan
you
of
thought
it.
Sardonatrix was annoying, wait till you get as much Michael Good content as we are about to pump out for you guys. Because everything is turning blue for us here. So yeah, here we go. Without further
okay, can I say something?
Sure.
We don't have to watch this entire thing, and we shouldn't put his whole setup. I don't think.
Why not?
I guess it's only a minute.
This is James, our job. This is our duty.
You know what? It's fine.
We have had so many times we've talked about him, and everyone's like, I don't even know who that is. You're about to learn.
You know what? Honestly, I was like, it's like when you're about to jump in the pool, but then at the last second you like stop and you don't know why. And I'm backing up. I'm jumping in this time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're getting the rope swing.
Go ahead.
We're going 30 feet
I'm
deep
sorry.
into this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hesitated.
Guys,
I was just, yeah.
the greatest moment of my life and yours, ladies and gentlemen, it's Michael Good on Kill Tony.
By the name of Michael Good, everybody. Michael Good.
There he is. First of all,
Patty, this could take an hour and a half if you could.
First of all, I'm wearing my Michael Good uniform in honor of him today.
Oh, yeah.
I actually forgot. There's a little look at Tim Butterly, Steve-O. Steve-O's already liking him, you know. He's looking great. Everything about him is looking good, I got to say. I said it when we watched this. He's got the TV look. I think we're going to see more of Michael Good on shows like
Good Morning America. He already has the name.
Key and Peele
Stranger Things reboot.
reboot.
Maybe Michael Good, you know what he would be good in? A Game of Thrones show.
Would he?
Yeah. So it's kind of like all the cows ran away.
So like, there's like an ice queen, and she's like coming in, and no, she like really doesn't like you. I think we should. Like,
So I was talking to
get
this
outta here.
lady, and
So I was talking to this chick from Winterfell, big tits, and
Yeah. she's
she's really cool. She's really nice.
great comic. Great comic. I mean, she's so,
Right. I had to go to a baby funeral, and I'll make it silly, but I don't know why I thought I was going to see other babies at the funeral.
Oh, he's doing the classic Michael Good hunch. He likes to do this little hunch
clip,
where
man.
he. James, this is James. This is like getting a Nintendo Switch 2 for Christmas.
you're like thrilled.
It's crazy to me to see because it's like
Well,
the
he
iconic
has stumped
backdrop.
the hunch more than it used to be.
He
I've
used
seen Michael be very relaxed. I've also seen Michael do a very hunched set.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
a huncher.
Well, the more he relaxes,
He
the
might
more
as well
he's-
be a detective with all the hunch that he has.
That's right.
That one's for you, MG.
But he likes to get in there and kind of like get to the level of those guys. This guy's already laughing. The drummer's already laughing. Red Band is like, he's getting a little smile going. Tony's like, I don't know about this guy.
Tim Butterly's drawing on an Etch-a-Sketch,
Yeah.
it appears.
Really paying attention.
One of those... You cut me off.
Big laugh. Big laugh.
I'm just looking around like, I guess this wasn't one of the popular ones.
By the way, I got to tell him, Michael, what does it taste like?
Tell us what the Kill Tony microphone tastes like.
Tell us what the Kill Tony red microphone tastes like. The lips of David Lucas.
Dude.
The lips of... Who else was on? Ari, Maddie. I mean, the
That
jokes.
guy Tony that we know.
The jokes
That
that
guy
have been-
Tony that we know.
Yeah, we know.
Dude, I have a comedian question. Because
Okay.
I also have been holding the microphone at a lower angle, like a lower, not angle, but like grip.
Oh, like this, like the Andrew
But
Schultz
I don't
style.
really hold. I've seen guys hold it by the wire, which is crazy. But I have been lowering it, and it makes me think. Like, remember those long, thin mics that would have like this part here, but it would be a long. Like, maybe
Yeah, they'd hold it like
we
that.
crave that. Maybe we like want that back,
Because it's like holding a bouquet of roses.
or one single rose.
Yeah, yeah. This is the Andrew out of the Andrew Schultz
Look
book
at
of
that
comedy.
horrifying figure.
I know he looks like
He looks like the Birdman.
Douglas Trump.
Hello. I'm Angus Pobbledog.
It's funny because if any of you listeners get the chance to do Morning Good,
Who listens to this show that would have the opportunity to do Morning Good? He looks like a
Michael
coin. Look at
will
him.
tell
Go to
you
his face, dude. He looks like Abraham Lincoln. I would fight a civil war.
he's got
for
a
this
coin
guy.
head for sure.
He's got a coin head, bro. We need like good coins.
like new guys on the coins.
No, like Michael Good coins.
Oh,
and
okay.
and when you subscribe to the Patreon, we mail you an envelope with a good coin in it, and it's just that, and it's that, and it says $1 Michael Good dollar.
Oh, okay.
$1 good for one Michael.
They're good for one. Michael.
Hit it, bro. It looks
Well,
like we're watching like a 1970s.
I just would like to make a comment. This is for Michael. If you ever go on his podcast, if you hold the mic like this, he will tell you to stop.
Really?
He does not. He wants you holding it up on the. I can't
Yeah.
even reach the height on this
Yeah,
mic
yeah.
that Michael requires for his show. So there's a little bit of. Hey,
When you go on Morning Good, because me and Patty have gone on many times, I want you guys to know there's fucking rules.
there are.
He has like a
rules.
speech that he does before you record the podcast. It's like, yeah, just hold it in the middle, and if this thing gets unplugged, the whole podcast will get deleted, and we'll have to start over. So don't
So
touch
don't
it at all.
move. Don't breathe.
And,
And,
do you need anything, by the way? Do you want to?
Do you need
I don't
anything?
have anything to offer you, but if you need anything, I want to know.
Do you want a pot of water? I don't have a glass, but I'll give you a full pot of water.
Water. A full pot of
But yeah,
water.
he would chastise one of his guests for holding the mic like this. Turns out he doesn't have the same respect for Tony Hinchcliffe. We'll see if that ends.
And we're 30 seconds into a
Yeah.
8-minute video.
Yeah, hey, we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Okay. Killing.
That's the only funeral where you can't talk to the coffin with the same voice that you talked to the person when they were alive. You can't just go up like, you mind if I say a few words?
Got a big laugh from Butterly.
If Michael Good ever
Yeah.
talks to my baby like that, I'll punch him in the face.
Yeah, what are you trying to
You talk to
fuck
my baby
you
with
trying
respect.
to fuck my baby?
That's not what I was saying. I was
Oh,
saying
okay.
something different. I was saying it's disrespectful to the intelligence of my baby. You have different concerns than me, I guess.
Yeah.
A lady got mad at me recently for saying the word retarded. This woman's like, you're saying the R word? What year is it? And I was like, this retard doesn't even know what year it is.
Big laugh.
Bless
This is an
her
important
heart.
part.
And then
This is an important
Hey,
part.
watch this. And he looks.
He knew. He knew when it was a minute. He felt it in his
absolutely-
bones. He has
Watch.
foreseen the prophecy. It's a minute set. Michael ends it on the Dolly Parton dot, bro.
That's right. Watch this, dude, in slow motion.
Slowed
watch
it
how
down.
watch
Okay.
how quick. Watch how he realizes the joke is fizzling out. He's like, that's about a minute.
He
Boom.
knew. do,
Dude,
and you know what he hit? He hit like a Superman chiseled jaw face.
I
for
know,
one
dude.
moment,
That jaw
and
is
that's
ready
gonna
to
get
go.
him into a movie now. That second right there, someone's gonna say, "That's the next Green Lantern." or
Dude,
something.
do you know what? Oh my
Wow.
God. Do you
What
know
the
who?
fuck can I
hold on,
say?
hold on, hold on. Do you know who I see when I see this? Do you know, like, oh my God, dude, this is money right here. I see coming summer 2027. You just see Michael Good walk out into a parking lot, and he goes, "Where's my car?"
Dude, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car?
Have you
too?
seen that movie?
I don't think I have.
You don't even know what the movie is.
Yeah, but Michael would be absolutely destined for such a.
You know when I see Michael, you know what I think? I think 2027, fall, not summer. You want to be coming out in the fall.
Okay.
Slow fade in. Camera is up above the city skyline. It goes down slowly. Starts to follow a white feather as it plumes down. We see Michael Good in a white suit on a bus bench waiting for the bus. He is Forrest Gump.
2. Forrest
I
Gump.
think he could play
2?
Forrest Gump or
I mean,
whatever bullshit you
Who
said.
doesn't want to look at this for 2 hours and 45? I
Well,
do.
that's the increments that I watch Morning Good. I don't watch for 2.5 weeks. And when I say half, I mean I stop halfway through one of the episodes. And then I catch up and I watch him for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, because that's the best way to consume him. I mean, he's looking fit. He's looking less gaunt.
Supple breasts.
Supple breasts. Pretty muscular.
Holy
full face.
shit. Amazing. Michael Good has entered the Kill Tony universe. Welcome.
Folks.
He says it. Well, you're in my orbit.
Wow, looks like you will be doing
Wow.
the biddings that I please. Guys, Michael Good is officially in the
Kill Tony
universe,
universe.
which, James, by proxy means that News from Bed is in the Kill Tony
it doesn't-
universe.
It does not mean that.
Well, we'll
There's
see
no
later.
connection.
We will see later where there is a
Don't
connection.
point at me and don't point away for me to gesture at things. That
Okay, what are you, a
bothers me.
tiger?
An animal that needs rules. A tiger can have rules. I hate when I go to someone's house and the dog has rules.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
don't touch his food bowl, and if he tries to give you a toy, don't take. I don't put him in the yard. How about that?
Yeah.
a tiger.
Don't
It's
be
like
Indian. They always say that with a dog. Don't be Indian.
oh, the tiger. Yeah, don't make eye contact with the tiger, and like that makes sense. The tiger can kill me. The dog, what? It's gonna bite me. Now you have
Yeah.
to kill your dog. Hey, guess what? If your dog bites me and you have to put your dog down, but your dog is all messed up with all these rules, hey, congratulations, I made your life better. Because
Yeah.
now your dog's dead. I got bit. I'll get bit if you don't know how to get rid of your dog that has rules. And that's what I'm talking about when it comes to Michael Good on Kill Tony.
So Michael just destroyed. He did very, very well for people that we see on this show.
can you draw on the screen?
A lot of them are really bad. I could draw. Why do we want to?
I don't know. You're like giving like a play-by-play vibe right now.
Well, I just would like to set the record straight that now he's sitting there. The interview, for those of you who don't know Kill Tony, they have an interview after their set. So that is the part that is beginning now. He's just killed in his head. Everything's probably spinning.
He actually killed Tony.
He did.
It appears Tony is drinking a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Like at night, he's drinking a Bloody Mary.
It is very
It's
weird.
clearly tomato juice with a lemon.
Yeah, or it's like some kind of like
I like to drink
strawberry lemonade.
clamato. It's the tomato juice with clam juice. In
It's
it
the
as well.
tomato juice for. Here we go, Michael.
Welcome, my
Good.
friend.
Thanks for having me.
Where have you been doing comedy at this
I don't
whole
like when
time?
you say those.
So I've been in
words
New
about
York for
my
about
friend
7
Tony.
years now. 2 years in Florida and about 7 in New York.
Wow. You are fucking hilarious.
Dude, thank you,
Yeah.
man.
What brings you to Austin?
I was just kind of going down here trying to do shows, and I have some friends in the scene, so I was
I
like,
want
let
to
me just mix it up.
I want to
and-
steal his gestures and his vibe.
I know. Well, I
I'm
told
like
you.
practicing because like I want to like steal his act, and then like when I become him, I can like consume him and defeat him.
He'll be Michael
Down
Banner.
here for 2 weeks, yeah.
Amazing, amazingly talented. Where do you tend to perform in New York City?
My two main spots are New York Comedy Club and the Grizzly Pear.
The Grizzly Pair getting a little shout out.
He's loyal, bro.
For those of you who don't know, me and James used to go to the Grizzly Pair. Grizzly Pair, famously the location where I tried to kiss a 55-year-old woman and missed. I was very drunk.
Did you tell that on the podcast?
I don't think I've ever told that on the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have or haven't.
Well, then how would it be famously?
She tried to kiss me first, missed. I tried to kiss her back, missed. And that is the site of now Michael Good is putting that into the Kill Tony universe. Thus, James, they're kind of looking around. The Kill Tony universe is looking around, looks at me and you, and it goes like this.
You're saying
I'm just saying.
We're not in the Kill Tony universe. There's no...
The only person... this is going to sound crazy. The only person or people that this appearance is bigger than... is bigger than Michael Good for is us. This is going to do more for us than for Michael Good because
now we can talk about it. And the way he is, he can never talk about it.
He can never.
He will
talk
never.
About
He
it.
will only say nice things about this.
About.
I'm not saying there's anything
people
bad to say. I'm saying he will.
It is our responsibility.
It's our responsibility to present Michael Good on Kill. I'm trying to figure out why we're doing this. It's because he's so
because he's on
the podcast.
He's on the wall,
and we have to review.
If Kiwi Weintraub or Malia Simon get on Kill Tony, we will be doing the same thing.
Yeah, next week we'll be watching Malia do a roast battle from 2022. We will watch that next week.
Nice. Yeah, you're doing it, dude. That's hilarious. How much? What's the longest set you've ever done?
I've done 50, but it's fucking stretch. Like, it's like the headliner road gigs that are just like, dude, on Saturday it was like nobody below 65 in like Greenville, Texas.
Sure.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
That's part of the game. But you open?
Oh, what was that, Tony? I'm going to need to get that on the soundboard. Listen to this sound that Tony Hinchcliffe makes. I mean, Tony. I mean, don't make me play that again.
It's part of the game. But do you open for people? Do you feature for people? Anything like that?
No, I mean, I'm featuring for one of my friends doing well online next month, but then for the most part, it's just road gigs and club spot, but like low-level headliner gigs.
You are fantastic. Do you make a living doing stand-up in New York?
No.
No. Tony, you know the answer to that. Look at him. Look at his neck perk up.
No.
I mean,
I'm
he
bored.
is getting... I need to go back here a second because Tony is... He's starting to crane here. Look at this posture. And
Stand up in New York?
this neck position right here, James, is the neck position of a guy who wants Michael to be lowered from the ceiling, cock first, and him to receive it like a baby bird.
I just think he really looks like a gazelle.
A gazelle, like a
Like
lion
when you
king.
take the train at the zoo and you see it as gazelle, that is literally, he does have like deer-like facial structure. And I don't think that I'm saying anything negative. I'm just saying he like...
Well, I'm going to say something negative. Tony looks like a Norman Rockwell painting that didn't make the cut. You know, it's one you're not going to see at the barber shop.
Sure.
But anyway, Tony is intrigued by Michael because Michael's been doing comedy for a long time. He's like, how are you not known?
He looks like he had like beautiful like Puerto Rican DNA that was like corrupted by like some like Swedish person.
Yeah, or by that, who was by like that scientist from Fallout? The guy with the glasses who like had his head. It looks like his, he got fucked by that head from Fallout. Remember that guy? So Michael Good.
I really don't.
This is an interesting thing because Tony is perplexed that Michael is not well known, which leads me to believe that Tony, as well as pretty much all of these comedians that are on this panel, really don't have any idea of what it's like in the comedy scene now.
Sure, yes.
So all of the advice that they give does not apply. I think that's something that's important to understand is that they are very detached from this. When they came up in comedy, it was not like it is now. It's not as competitive. There's not as many comics. You can do it for 10 years and still nobody will know who you are. But I think that's kind of an interesting look. into that.
No, I'm poor as shit right now. Yeah.
I can
sold
attest
feet
to
pics
that.
like 2 days ago. So
Really?
Oh, so Michael
Now we're down to
Good
brass tacks.
selling feet pics. Where do you think he got that idea? News from bed, audience. I mean,
Comment down below.
comment down below if you've asked Michael for feet pics. I bet a couple of the people listening have. Now you get to see those pictures of him on feet that have stood on the mothership stage during Kill Tony. Pretty
podcast
impressive.
listeners, they're into the feet, and I waited till the last minute, then I was like, fuck it.
Me too. Should we play that back real quick?
Hit
Just
it
real
again.
quick. What does Michael say here?
No, I'm poor as shit right now. Yeah. I sold feet pics like 2 days ago. So
Really?
yeah, my
Why,
podcast
Michael?
listeners, they're into the feet, and I waited till the last minute, then I was like,
wait.
fuck it.
What an opportunity to awkwardly smuggle in a news from bed call out, and
That's-
you missed it.
That's
You
right.
could have
dude.
really awkwardly been like, oh, my podcast listeners, because these other podcast guys I saw, they are the feet guys, and I have to pay respect to them. They he could have snuck all that in.
He could have stuck it in very quick. They wouldn't have even made a big.
I
note to
mean,
do
they
about
wouldn't
it.
have.
Hey, listen though, I'm just happy that this whole underground culture of feet that was started by News from Bed inadvertently has now crept its way into the mainstream, into the most mainstream form of comedy, which is Kill Tony, as to be seen by millions of viewers. So this is a big step for us. I mean, Michael aside, this is our moment too.
We have a
you
D
keep
Madness is
saying
in defeat.
that.
He's coming back in.
Oh, and they're bringing
just
the,
got done getting a double-
blind black guy is coming back in with his handler
All right, guys,
here.
I think this is the part where Tony really starts to joke around a little bit more.
Yeah, because
You get
Tony
good
is a
taste
little
of it.
bit like, wow, you're good.
And I
This-
want you guys to know from the bottom of my heart, I've seen this once. I really think Steve-O doesn't say a single thing for the entire
He
time.
doesn't.
It's up there.
He doesn't. He's like, hey, man, good set, man. What if I
think he
swallowed
shakes
your
his
pants
hand.
whole? What if you took your pants off and I swallowed it whole? I never
thought about where the cum lands.
thought about it.
If I was on that panel, I would ask Steve-O that. I would say, when you jerked off and jumped off the plane, were you concerned where the cum was going to land?
Yeah.
And how did you account for that not being like a preschool?
He probably
nursery.
landed before the cum, I'd imagine.
No.
Blowjob at Lady Bird Lake.
Terminal velocity.
He thinks it was Lady Bird Lake. It was really just a piss stream in the alleyway, but we told him it was Lady Bird Lake. Anyway,
I don't
It has
get
to be in
that.
Austin.
Michael,
get
tell us
that.
more about your life. What else about you?
Tell us,
Such
Michael.
Great jokes, so well
Thank
written.
you.
So perfectly
You see
executed.
their paint.
What else?
Pause it.
Well,
You see they're painting Michael Good.
Oh, that's
grew up,
right. In the
doing-
background, guys, during the show. I mean, this is
You
couldn't-
paused it the worst.
Pretty
couldn't
well,
have
so
been a
this
worse
is a big-
spot. During the show, they are painting
Michael Good.
Michael Good.
Look at him. It looks just like him. It doesn't just look like, honestly, nobody that's on stage right now. So who is that a painting of?
Yeah,
Because I
other than-
imagine it might be supposed to be Steve-O, but I guarantee it's not.
Either Steve-O or Tony, but they're
Is
both
it Joe
bald.
Rogan? It might be Joe Rogan. But why are you painting while the show's going on?
And why are you painting, like you said, someone who doesn't exist?
You're just making up a guy to paint? We're good.
Is this a cell phone I see here? That's recording the painting. Okay.
And look at him. Oh, wait, let's check his pockets real quick. Does he have anything bulging out of his pockets?
Can't see.
When we get a wide shot, I want to see them pockets. I want to know where his phone is.
Yeah, that's a good question.
What if he had his
Drop-offs.
phone in
Like,
his
I grew
hand
up
the entire
rich.
time?
Yeah.
just getting blown in my dad's Range Rover, and then now I sell plasma and feed pics. So yeah. I'm like a washed-up Disney Channel star. It feels like just fucking.
Amazing. What did Dad do for a living?
Not
works
only
real
did
estate.
Michael kill his set, he also does great during the interview.
He
part.
does.
He got some good bits.
he
He's
puts a few
calm,
little
he's
jokes in
casual.
there, zings,
He's
zags.
podcast ready. You got to be. There's only 2 comedians that I know of that have gotten prepared to be able to do the 2 segments of Kill Tony, which is do 1 minute of stand up, but then you also have to be good at the riffing after, which means you have to put work into stand up, you have to put work into podcasting. And Michael Good's one of those 2 comedians.
And who's the other one?
Well, it's me.
Okay. Yeah.
So now I believe
I cannot
I
wait.
have to get on Kill Tony.
I cannot wait till you are on Kill Tony. And
I
I,
bomb.
pixel by pixel, rip it apart.
You're alone in the bed. I would let you do that one alone. You're so mad I do it that you get someone else to be on the podcast.
I'd want you to stand next to the TV while I did it.
Yeah. So
And
I
like
can just
watch
hear
me
it.
watch you. You
And
know?
I have headphones on but no microphone.
And that was in Florida?
Yeah.
Okay. What part of Florida?
Orlando.
Orlando,
Look at the
baby.
guy. It's not a real
Home
guy
of,
behind
Cam
him.
Patterson.
Yes.
Did you know Cam when you were coming up?
So I went back for the holidays because I lived in New York, and he buried me when he was like 6 months in. And I'm like, how long has that guy been doing comedy? Like 6 months? I was like, yeah, I'm going to kill myself. That was fucking,
Well, he's a special freak.
Yeah, he's great.
I love it.
SNL's
And so you
own.
still live in New York.
Yes, I leave tomorrow, actually.
What's your situation like? How many years?
Okay, so right now, Tony is going, oh, so you still live in New York. You haven't moved to Austin, Texas yet. And Michael's like, yeah, I still in New York. So the gears...
Why would you live in New York when you could live in the capital of stand-up comedy,
Austin, Texas.
You know it's that because we all just say that it is, and it's not something that people seem to like say independently of us just keeping repeating.
Yeah, why would you stay at the place that made you so good at comedy?
Do you like I'm holding the mic now? I'm trying different ways.
That's kind of
Like a kitten.
Yeah, that is like you're trying to bring like a.
You heard?
That's like how.
What if like Eminem rapped like this?
I
He
think
held the mic
he
like this.
would not be successful.
I'll stop.
So the gears are spinning in Tony's head because there's a big moment.
Square footage. You
Coming
live
up.
by yourself?
Okay.
No, two.
Okay, so right now, actually, Michael Good is about to explain to Kill Tony the apartment I used to live at. And they're all going to be like, yeah, that's
That stinks. Well, that's living in New York.
That's living in New York. So get a good look. If you want to know what I lived in,
Square
listen
footage.
here.
You live by yourself?
No, two other comics under a train, basically.
Okay.
Allowed.
Is it a 2-bedroom?
No, it's 3 bedrooms. And
your
then
own
one
bedroom.
toilet, though.
You got your own bedroom. What part of town?
Brooklyn, Williamsburg.
Brooklyn. So you're
Yeah.
sharing one toilet with two other dudes.
2 dudes.
That's right.
yeah.
Tony.
Every time people ask where you live in New York, they ask what part of town, and then you say it, and then you can see in their eyes they really don't know what it means when you say it.
Yeah,
Because I don't think Tony Hinchcliffe lived in New York. He was
No.
like L.A. to Austin,
It's
right?
like Brooklyn, and then he goes like this. So you're sharing one toilet with 3 guys, and then he gets really serious because he wishes he was that toilet.
Okay, well that's not what I thought you were going to say. So please, let's see.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll say that.
Two other dudes.
2 dudes, yeah.
Wow. What's that like?
It is.
Maybe.
It's pretty brutal. I can break into my laundry room's bathroom. The landlord like locks that, but I'll just go in there and break it if I really have to take it down.
That's crazy. He has one toilet, 3 dudes. I live by myself and have 3 toilets. We're like the opposite. We're like opposites.
Wow, very funny, Tony, and he has to adjust because he is fully erect at the idea of being a toilet. For 3 male comics. This is like truly
It's incredible.
It is incredible. Hey, Tony, you're blushing. You're getting red. You're getting shiny.
Red Tony alert! You're thinking about being a toilet.
Do you think he got this gold mic because he's like, the red one just looks like my skin?
The gold one looks like the flusher on a toilet.
On a toilet that I wish.
The mic
I
is my
was.
flusher. My mouth is the hole.
Okay, we do got to get through
You
this.
do.
I
You have to
apologize.
piss on me to shit is the goal. I'm Kill Tony.
I have toilets I've never even seen before. Michael. Just to let you know. When you think about me, just remember.
I like this bit from Tony.
I like
I
Tony.
thought
in
this
this.
made
What
Tony
else about your
likable.
life? Tell us
Yeah.
more. You're so funny and interesting.
Dude, thank you.
Pause real quick.
Yeah.
I know we have to get through it, but before we keep going through it, well, we can probably skip a little bit if you want to run a little bit later because we wanted to see that big moment.
That
at
big
the end.
moment. Yeah.
But
'Cause if I could be
liked
honest-
how Tony respected and talked to Michael, and it made Tony more likable to see him be nice to my friend.
Yes.
I have not seen a lot of likable moments from Tony Hinchcliffe.
No, no.
When I have watched the show, the show is like it feels a little rude to me in a way, and they always feel like they're I don't know.
Well,
So
they're
it's-
not met with someone with like
Yeah, and so
talent
it's
and
nice when
poise.
someone good comes up, and it's great that he did well, and then it's nice that he gets like lauded for it.
It is.
because the only people I know that have done Kill Tony, it like didn't go like swimmingly.
Yeah.
It went like fine or bad.
Well,
so,
the thing is, though, too, is Tony likes to, even if you do well, he likes to pick on little things and just really drive in. But Michael he's like the Iron Dome of comedians. He is impenetrable. Like, what are you going to make fun of him for?
yeah, he's open.
For being too
he's open.
fucking awesome?
He's like Eminem at the end of 8 Mile.
He
yeah,
really
you fucked
is.
my girl. Yeah, I got a dumb job, and my friend shot his own foot.
And he
then-
didn't do the thing where like they're all like they're talking about everyone doing the Shane Gillis thing, like because he's always like New York comics are always doing the grabbing the mic. I wish I was a toilet.
He's always
The
saying
biggest
that.
through line is Tony wishes he was a toilet, and that's embarrassing. Let's keep
This
going.
is I'm bad with money, so I put money towards becoming a UFO
I
field
like how Michael
investigator.
talks to the audience.
Yeah,
And
because I
not
want
kill
like the
Tony.
ID. Like you get a card from this thing called MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network, and I'm like, dude, to have like a little badge with my face on it seems like I could do a lot of fun with that. So a lot of plans that don't actually move my career forward, and I'm like, why did I spend $300 on that? But
Wow, what else? You slinging Cutco knives or anything like that? Like you just have the wildest money making scheme.
Michael is slinging Venezuelans, by the way. If you didn't know that about Michael, this whole build the wall agenda has not helped him financially. But we can
It is
proceed.
absolutely incredible.
yeah, I'm trying to think ways to make money or how to.
How much money do you have? How much money do you have saved up right now? This is the only show in the world where people ask that question. By people, I mean me.
I have 600. 300 is borrowed right now. Yeah.
You gave away 300. Or no, you're borrowing 300.
300 of the 600 is
Who
borrowed.
did you borrow it from? A friend or a parent or?
A parrot, yeah.
Okay, are they charging interest? Your dad owns real estate. Is there an APR or something like that on it?
No. It was a secret one that my mom's like, fucking no.
Oh, we love those secret mom borrowings.
Yeah.
I never got one in my life. That's why I ended up wild.
That's why I wish I was a toilet. My mom never gave me money, so therefore I wish I was a toilet. So I could
You know what
flush
else you don't give money to?
a toilet. You don't flush money, do you? No, Michael, you don't. I have 30 toilets.
I'm a toilet. What do you flush? Say it.
Say it.
Piss and shit, I guess.
Piss and shit. Sometimes,
That's right, Michael.
sometimes
I-
diarrhea.
And if I'm a toilet,
What
and
do
you have to piss or shit, what are you gonna do? I guess.
I guess I'm gonna shit in your mouth. Guess I'm
Piss
gonna
in your
shit in
nose
your
and eyes,
mouth,
I guess.
Tony.
Successful, but I mean, you can't have people helping you. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking struggle.
Yeah, I agree.
So, what is that extra 300 doing for you exactly? What are you doing? What are you
Tony
doing with that
Tony
extra?
believes because his life was difficult, he deserves to be successful, and his success is more nuanced because of his impoverished beginnings in some town in Ohio. I think
Yeah.
he's from Ohio, right?
Yes.
So I always think that's funny when like people do that. They go like, well, you have to like he's kind of being like, yeah, well, no one ever gave me any money, so I guess it's like people who never got help from their parents are so bitter about it that they like never get over it.
Right.
You know what I
right.
mean? Does that make sense? Like I
Yes.
just always you see people like I don't know.
Um,
Anyway, that's like
I
that's
just
like
wanna,
a
I'll do anything. Just don't let Dad know. Dad's tough on you, huh?
Yeah. But
This
he's
is the
a good
moment.
dude.
But he believes in what
this
you're
is
doing.
like the
Yeah,
It's the big moment.
We've got
Guys,
some
this
argument. We
is
got
the
an
big
argument a couple
moment.
months
Everybody
back.
lock
I was
in.
like, I don't even know why we're having this conversation. I've never borrowed money from you. And then like 2 months later, I was like, oh shit, I gotta ask this guy for money. But he's supportive, but like I don't know. He's like, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know.
Amazing.
You remind me of the guy from Office Space.
Oh yeah,
Hey, Red Band, shut up.
I get
is
that
that
a lot.
Ron Livingston? Is that how that is?
Oh, yeah, from Louder Milk.
Yeah, dude, his most famous role, Louder Milk. A 2-season show about him being sober with Will Sasso. Keep this
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
rolling.
How much money do you get for plasma? Like, and have you
You're
ever
a
done
nincompoop.
double red? Because that pays more, right?
Double what?
Double red.
No one knows what you're
Oh,
talking
that's like the. That's
How do you know about that? Are you selling plasma?
yeah, dude.
Red Pan's buying plasma.
Double red.
Yeah.
Every 6 months, bro.
I think we just found out how COVID started, everybody. Red Band donating plasma to fucking...
So they're
People in
doing some
Wuhan.
shitty jokes here, you know.
Well, your dad
typical.
doesn't know shit. You're gonna make it.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
Dude, big moment from Tim Butterly right here. He's like, dude, you know, he's not looking Michael in the eye, so he might be lying. But it's very,
Well, then don't say the other
it's
stuff.
very nice
Don't
that
say that and then say the other thing. Just say big moment and hit it blank. If you think he's
I
lying,
know, well,
don't bring it up.
I looked at him and the truth
I think
came
he's
out
being
of
nice
me.
to Michael.
He is being nice. Either way, beautiful hand.
Thank you, man.
I'm
I
not
appreciate that a lot.
surprised Michael Good is
He's a good dude. He's just
Me neither.
cautiously supportive.
Yeah, fuck your dad. Fuck him. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of your dad.
I'll tell you what. You've been doing comedy in New York for 7 years total. What do you think the greatest venue
Tony
to
has to,
possibly
like-
play in all of New York is?
Yeah, he has to be like,
What do
So-
you? What would you say your favorite? It's like when a kid is like, you ever see these videos and it's like, what would you say your favorite musical artist is? And they go like Beyonce, and then it's like, okay, and then Beyonce like walks in,
and then they're like, all right, Ed Sheeran is standing behind.
I saw one where she didn't say what she was supposed to say, and it was like Usher was there, and she said like Chris Brown. And it was like Usher, but he's like,
And
he's
she's
doing
like,
that to
yes,
Michael.
Chris Brown.
He's like, what would you say is the most incredible, epic, beautiful, and sensational venue in New York City?
And Michael's like, the Grizzly Pear.
Grizzly Bear. I don't know so good, Mr. Kill Tony. I'm just a bum hunk living in Brooklyn.
Comedy Club.
Eastville.
Brooklyn Old Man Hustle,
Yeah, the Lower East Side one that was really small.
Tiny Cupboard, I think.
I think the biggest venue, and Mr. Tony, correct me if I'm wrong, the biggest venue I can think of is the Times Square McDonald's.
It's the Bushwick Public House.
better than that, Michael. You're going to be performing in the bathroom, pissing and shitting into my mouth.
Like outside comedy, like Madison Square Garden.
That is correct. And I want you to tell your dad that you will be doing a minute on Kill Tony in August at the greatest arena in the world, Madison Square
Ladies
Garden.
and gentlemen, Michael Good. Michael Good.
Has done it again.
He will be performing at Madison Square Garden, the same place that Hitler performed at,
Okay, don't
and
say
other
that.
big names.
Like, I saw like Florence and the Machine.
Yeah, but like,
But I never was like, oh, Hitler was also here.
but big people
It's a
perform at
different-
this.
it's a different
Hitler's as
building.
big as it gets. Scott was. Michael will be performing at MSG. This is huge.
I'm sure, like,
huge.
Martin Luther King also performed there.
Do you think Martin Luther King is more well known than Hitler?
No, well, Hitler made it.
There it is.
Hitler was in a world war. Martin Luther King was a domestic civil rights leader.
They're gonna say abuser. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Good.
Here's a big joke bug.
And he got a big
Good
joke
job.
book. We're gonna have
Mike
to.
dismount, perfect, great catch, and
Everything.
then he shakes the right people's hands and hits the road.
That's right. Here we go.
Square Garden
Thank you guys.
Going on sale
Tim
extremely
Peanut
soon.
Butter.
I'm technically not supposed to announce it. It's supposed to be a surprise.
Wow,
Wow.
guys.
And weren't you in for a treat?
Unbelievable. That's gonna do it all. What is this? Framed TV art screensaver?
Why is this a
4K
video? Why would you need a
Auto
screensaver?
playing
Why would you
a-
need a screensaver
of what could be
of
a
a still
photo.
image on YouTube?
But guys, that's gonna wrap up today's news.
How
from
long have
that
we been going? An
episode.
hour and a half.
A little over an hour.
You guys are lucky.
This is huge, momentous. We are very. I would just like to, we made a lot of jokes about Tony. We're very proud of Michael Good. First of all, happy for him and everything.
I never. heard that.
Tony I like Tony Hinchcliffe now. I know I made jokes about him wanting to be a toilet for open mic comedians, but that's all in the past. That's the old me as of about 10 minutes ago. I'm a new guy. I am
Because
a Kill
Michael
Tony
Good will
fan.
perform at MSG.
Yeah, and we can't fuck it up for him, dude.
Well, I don't appreciate your lack of authenticity. It seems like just because Michael has a little bit of success on Kill Tony, you're changing all those things you said in past episodes
Yeah.
about Kill Tony and Tony Hinchcliffe. And I think you're being fake.
Well, I'm being fake starting now. So most of the episode, you got the real me.
And your fakeness is pissing me off, dude. Your fakeness is bothering me. And this is why I let Sardonatrix take over, because you were getting fake. And I'm trying to get you real again, because the people don't remember the real Patty. The real Patty, the one that really does it and gets...
James, kiss my body.
No, I'm not doing that, dude. You're in a skull.
Oh, no.
You need to lock in and stop looking like a bashful deer right now.
Patreon.com/news from bad. We'll see you over
You're
there.
a coward. You're a coward, and you're afraid of what you can be.
I don't have to put up
You
with this.
could be the Kobe O'Brien.
I can end the episode right now.
You could be Kobe O'Brien, bro.
Okay. Good night, everyone.